Hello, Steph. Okay, I have cast on some stitches, oh dear, because I've started talking. My dog will probably bark. So I'm going to do row 1. So start off. We knit 3, 2, 3. Okay, then yarn forward. So bring it as though you're purling, and then slip 1, knit 1, and this brings a false stitch over here, and then we pass this slip stitch over as though we're casting off, and then we knit 2, so this is then 7 stitches in, and I'm going to put a stitch marker, sorry, should have closed these earlier, a stitch marker around my needle, because it seems like those 7 stitches are the same 7 stitches at the beginning of every row. That doesn't make much sense at the moment, but it will. Okay, so then this is your repeat section. Knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it says knit 2 together. Sorry. Knit 2 together. Yarn forward again as though you're going to purl. Knit 1. So again, it's putting a bit of a false stitch over there. Yarn forwards again as though we were going to purl. Slip 1. Knit 1. Sorry, going off camera. Knit 1. Pass slip stitch, that was this one, over as though we were casting off. Hopefully that got it. And then knit 2. 1, 2. So these are then your 14 stitches that get repeated. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So you want to repeat that section another 3 times, and then you should have, sorry, hang on, you should have 12 stitches left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stitches left at the end, which, if I can find the pattern, come on pattern, there we go. You're going to knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knit 2 together, yarn forward as though we were going to purl, and then knit the last 3. 1, 2, 3. So I started off with 33 stitches because I didn't want too long a row, and I should still have 33. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, my stitch marker, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 33. So then when we purl back, probably can't purl back terribly quickly. one yarn, there you go. So when we get to where we brought the yarn forward, it's kind of an open loop. So we use that as though it was a stitch, and we purl it like that, and that puts a fairly big hole in the pattern, which is presumably what your pattern is. It's with pretty holes. So let's carry on to the end of the row. It's really difficult knitting under a camera. Okay, so here's another one where we put the yarn forward, so it's got a fairly big hole there, but we purl it as though it was a normal stitch. That one, and another yarn forward stitch, so we purl that the same. Sorry if I'm heavy breathing. And another one. Okay, so as long as this doesn't make the video too long to send, we can then do the third row. But can you see we've got pretty bits of pattern showing up? So the next row of pattern is knit 1 and then knit 3. And then yarn forward, slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over, knit 1. Okay, so that's the bit on your first 7 stitches. Then this next section is the repeat section. So knit 6, then knit 2 together, yarn forward as though we were going to purl, knit 3, yarn forward, sorry, it's got caught up again behind me. Sorry, let's do that again. Yarn forward, and I've managed to lose my place in the pattern. Slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over, knit 1. Okay, so they're the 14 stitches that make up the repeat, complete with the dog hair, because you know nothing's complete without that. And then on the last 12 stitches we knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and knit 2 together, yarn forward and knit the last 4. Okay, and then purl back across all of the stitches. Again, I should end up with 33. You should still have 75. So again, one of the bigger. Again, one of the wraparound yarn forward stitches. And another yarn forward stitch, purled the same as a normal stitch. Okay, and we have another yarn forward stitch that we purl the same as all the others. Got my yarn in completely the wrong position, which is why it keeps snagging around the needle. Okay, so then when we look at the pattern, we're getting some pretty little holes. Okay, so they're your end ones, and this is the pattern that you should have repeated 4 times across your row. Right, hopefully that helps. Bye.